What's going on YouTube? This is Mason AJ with the Aficionados. I'll bring you our episode 5. Okay, that's right. Episode 5, reaction review to the Jessica Jones Netflix series. And it has been a trip. I mean, I really didn't think how it could be better than last episode, because last episode was very personal to me. And you guys can go check out the other reaction to see exactly why, because I want to get into that. But first of all, let's go ahead and talk about what's important in this episode. Gotta say off the bat, the thing I'm most afraid of right now is there's no Luke Cage. Like, I know it's not his show. I really know it's not his show, but I really have grown used to seeing him. I love seeing him and Jessica together. I really do. I'm mad that this episode is not having Luke Cage in it. Now, don't get me wrong, Luke Cage is officially in this series for more than half the series. Now, I won't give it that. And the next series that's going to come after Jessica Jones is his own series, which I hope Jessica is in it as much as he is in her series. But the fact that Luke Cage wasn't in it, I gotta say, it's automatically just like a downer to me. Now with Luke Cage out the way, let's focus on who's actually in this episode. This episode features actually a lot of Trish. She actually gets a lot more speaking time than I would say in other episodes. And you know, I find out in this episode that she's a lot of an idealist. She's actually the one who pushed Jessica to be a hero. And you know what, on that note, I want to ask you guys a question. Why does everyone want to be a hero? Like, why? Okay, how does fighting crime and doing all this type of stuff like really like save the world? Like I'm not saying don't be a good person. I'm just saying if you got superpowers, I feel that Luke Cage and Jessica Jones actually have like the most winning aspect of it. We got powers, we use our powers to do our jobs, and we gotta keep it a low key. Like the idea of a supervillain busting in my house every like 30 minutes or every 10 days or so doesn't really sound like a good idea to me. You know, or if you are gonna be a hero, then full-fledged, be a hero full-time. Work for the Avengers, or I dare say work for the government a little bit, but you know, that's up to that new Civil War movie that's coming out. You definitely go check that out. I'm definitely gonna check that out. But yeah, it's just the fact that finding out that Trish is idealist and she pushed Jessica to be a hero. And I was just like, why are you always trying to be a hero? How about you just work, do a job, and get paid and live your life? I know I might get on Trish a lot, especially in the previous episodes, but I gotta say, I actually like seeing her and Will together. I was a little bit mad at Trish. I kind of called her a little bit of a hoe, only because, but I totally get it. And I'm not trying to like degrade her sexuality right there, but I was like, Trish, this is the dude you just met, and he just merely strangled the shit out of you, and yet you're already together. Don't get me wrong, Will put in work. You know, Will put in work. He gave her the gun, he made her feel safe, he helped build her confidence back up and everything else. So I applaud Will, and I actually like seeing them together. The opening scene of them waking up in bed and, you know, Will, you know, doing what he has to do like that. I really did, but I just felt like that romantic soft part was a little bit forced. Once again, we really gotta kick things into high gear. Also, Will is actually really useful. Like, don't get me wrong, at first I just thought he was gonna be like a filler character or so, but no, he's actually like, with his special forces training and his military resources and everything, he's actually becoming a valuable part of Team Jess. Yes, I said it, Team Jess. Hashtag Team Alias. I'm just saying. And it's really starting me to question, like, what's his story? Like, just like with Malcolm, it said, like, because they were showing up so much, I knew there was like a bigger plot hole for them. But now that Will going from just being random cop to like being special forces to being now smashing Trish, or AKA Patsy, I'm trying to figure like, okay, dude, obviously you have some top secret backstory. Maybe you're somehow like part of the Avengers program, or part of like the Black Panther movement, or something. Maybe somehow you actually Luke Cage's stepbrother, or Danny Reed's actual father, or something like that. I don't know, I'm just trying to figure that out. But, you know, useful or not, I really enjoyed the scene, and I actually love what he brings to the table as far as his dynamic, especially with Jess, because Trish is fully on board, and she's a little bit too far into it when it comes to dealing with Kilgrave. She's too headstrong for her level. But I feel that Will brings a level of professional expertise and a real level of caution. Will, like myself, he's looking like, yo, F messing with Priya Kilgrave, F capturing you, gun that dude down, light him on fire, bomb the whole area, and then we can talk about having some cocoa and figure out what the next part of the day is. And to also see how him and Jess were in the interrogation room, and how it was, you know, how you went from side to side, and they were both kind of talking shit to one another, like airing out their grievances, but neither one could hear it. I really enjoyed that scene. So speaking of interrogation, I get Hope. Okay, now don't get me wrong, Hope is obviously now about that life. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's really like, you can fully feel how prison is breaking her down, and on top of the already impossible situation that she's in, I feel her. Okay, I feel her. But I feel like this is also a good time for Hope. Step your fucking game up a little bit and figure out a way to work the system. Don't be the crying, helpless little girl. Now, to go wrong, I realized that, hey, Hope has had a very traumatic experience. She's had to deal with the rape and kidnap and now murder her parents. This is a lot to go on, but this is also a lot that forms a superhero. I'm just saying, like, maybe I want Hope to win out of all this, because I don't want Hope to be so traumatized. Like, as much as I don't want this to break her. I want this to forge her into a stronger person. And maybe that's me putting my own expectations on her, and everything, and I fully accept that. But I feel like with everything else that's been happening to you, I don't want Kilgrave to get any more successful at what he's done. I want him to fail at destroying Hope and destroying Jessica. Now, back to Jessica, we finally got to see the jewel costume. It was more so for the comic book nerd inside of me, but I like how they brought it up. It feels very much like how they did with the Supergirl TV show a little bit, where like they brought it out, and it wasn't made of some super special armor material. It really was just a glorified costume, and they kind of made fun of it a little bit. Like, even Jessica was looking like Jewel. It sounds like a stripper name. They're a very good stripper name, but still a stripper name. I would want to name myself that. I was actually really curious as well that she's actually going to pull in the costume and dye her hair purple like she did in the comic book, and we were actually going to be able to see that. But also, to be honest with you, because of the nature of the show, I'm actually more glad that we didn't get to see that, and that we kind of shut that down. But as a comic book nerd to me, and as a fan of the Alias comic book and Jessica Jones, the comic book version, separating comic and TV, it was still nice to see it, even though it didn't really play into any factor of the show. This whole episode, the whole purpose of the episode was really about capturing Kilgrave. Every little bit and pieces of it really just hits and bits of a bigger puzzle. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I am super surprised the plan worked. I fully was suspecting at the last minute something was gonna go wrong, or Kilgrave was gonna have a pickup on it like that. So the fact that when the needle actually got stuck in his neck, and he was like, oh, they got me. Damn. I was looking like, oh snap, it worked! Yes, we got that dude! That's right, Kilgrave, we ain't talking about more, son, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking like, yeah, and then even the whole fight scene, after they captured him, the fact that he even had the idea of getting a security team felt very real, because if you know you're a wanted man, you want to hire some top-ass security guards. And this was some top-like security, son. This wasn't Martin Lawrence, Mike Epps, or Ice Cube. Like, they came to win. And it fully showed, and even though Trish was taking out in the beginning, it fully showed how serious Will is. Because Will was like, butter, get out of here, bro. I mean, you ain't on my level. You know, I was like, it's like, butter. He knocked at the dude's kneecap, knee him in the face. I was looking like, all right, Will, you gonna earn this paycheck, son. I'm looking like, don't get me wrong, Will was killing it. And I would say Will was killing it more so than Jessica was killing it. Don't get me wrong, I felt like Jessica failed in this one instance because Jessica, for me, now this is my personal view on it, for you to be so close to winning, for you to have Kilgrave, I feel at that point, no games. If a dude come up to me, I'm just gonna straight up punch him into the car. Like, bump, just hitting him, knocking him out. I'm gonna toss you across that building because I'm so close to winning, I'm not gonna let anything stop me. Don't get me wrong, if they had stopped him right here and now, that would be the very end of the series, but that was just how I was feeling. Will put in work, just Jessica put in lesser work. Trish got knocked out, but she was doing very good as a driver, very good as a driver. So the whole fight scene felt tense and action. It was very beautifully choreographed, so I was really feeling it. At the end of the day, just when I thought this episode couldn't give me even more, okay, it gives me more. It really does. It gives me, and also at the very end, it gives you the origin, or at least of how I met your captor story a little bit, of how Kilgrave meets Jessica, and Kilgrave meets Jessica because of Malcolm. So the trifecta comes full circle. Okay, you see how because she was rescuing Malcolm, it put her in the sights of Kilgrave, and it's sad because when you first see him, without knowing who Kilgrave, he actually just seemed like a very nice, upstanding guy with his British accent. He's doing his whole David Tennant-ness. So actually, the fact that you know what happens and how this is the beginning of a very long trial for Jessica just made it my heart drop even more. But also it really cemented the relationship between Jessica and Malcolm, because I'm just being honest with you. If it was me, I really would have struggled with giving Kilgrave those pictures at the end. Because I'm looking like, you know what, Kilgrave, with everything else you've done, you and your pictures, son. That's just how I would have felt. But in order to save Malcolm, to really save Malcolm, I gotta do what I gotta do, you really saw how Jessica was struggling with it. It really was a struggle for her to for lack of a better term, to fortify herself to really give Kilgrave these pictures. And once again, it just showed how deep the character is. This whole episode was a roller coaster ride. You know, it felt like almost like a lesser version of the entire movie of Inception brought into full focus. And I was just loving it. But also, comment down below. Let me know what you think about this episode. This is also episode 5. Go back and look at our reaction reviews, or at least my reaction reviews to episodes 1 through 4. Also, be on the lookout for episodes 6 through 13. We're gonna keep cracking these things out. Jessica Jones so far is so winning in my book, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. For right now, it is winning more so than Daredevil. And I actually thought that in the beginning that Daredevil was a better launching point, better pilot than Jessica Jones. But well, you know what? Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about this particular episode. How do you think about the series so far? What do you think? You know, when are we gonna see Luke Cage again? As much as I enjoyed this episode, I want to see Luke Cage. That's just me though, okay? Every time I see that man on screen, I'm gonna go like, yeah, Luke Cage, Black Power, oh, strong black man, oh, like that. And you know, maybe I have a little bit of a man crush. Maybe. I'm just saying. This is Mason AJ with the Aficionados, and I just got done watching Jessica Jones.